a foundation was made of a man-eat society, a foundation by the colonialists. So what happened is this. The people who came after are not really intentional ati wanakanga na ma-British huko maju. Maybe spiritually, I don't know. But I think what they did, they entered into that same system of man-eat society.
Yeah.
So what happened is this. I feel like the British left, but they left a system that was adopted. So now my controversy, probably there's a probability when Kenyatta entered power, still British had their own stake in Kenya, and they said, we'll put you in power, but make sure you control the way we left it. It's like we're just handing you control. And why did he think it's easier? My opinion, because it's like I don't have to rethink of another system. I just have to use a system that is already there. Now, what am I trying to say? Think about it this way. How Kenyan communities were, that Nyumba Kumi thing was way back. We used to live community. We had our own governance system. Yeah. If it's about justice, we had some local chiefs who would do that. Yeah. But then he was left for a whole system, even on how to run the economy. You know, maybe this economy was being run in a certain style, you know. Nimekwambia mimi ni kalema na hapa, so wewe ndio utajaza. Now, what I'm leading up to is this. And I'm going to speak this. We can point fingers here and say our current president is worse than our worst president, and the previous president, the one who created the highway, Thika Highway, was better, or our first president was better. Me, I would say this. I would say what happened is our president entered into a man-eat-man society foundation. They entered into a system that has already been created. They had to adapt to that system.
Okay.
As much as someone in Kenya would want to bring changes, I don't think it's as easy as what we think. I think when you're changing a system that is culture, that has affected the culture of the people, it's difficult because it's culture now. Yeah. You're not affecting a system, a thinking pattern.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
You're not affecting a thinking pattern. Yeah. Now, I'll bring you to speed on this one. I believe by this time someone is sitting on governance, on the office of governance, they already hear how another system is being controlled. I believe in politics we have the controlled and the controller.
Yeah.
So what happens? You enter politics and you realize hapa kuna controller.
Yeah.
And if you don't do what the controllers are telling you, you'll be charged. So what happens is this. Lucy, we want to pass a certain bill, but then first to pass this bill, we're going to give you 50 million. We need you to support it.
Glass roads.
Yes. So we want to pass this road on your county.
And if you don't?
If you don't, you're kicked out. Quick, fast. You understand?
Yeah.
So I believe strongly even our president entered into that man-eat-man society. I don't think the biggest problem here is what we always do. Then I'll keep quiet after this. Is the way we are making noise and saying, you did this, you did this, you did this, you did that. If we're able to look at what are these things that have attacked us since colonialism, that has been tracking us till now, and we attack that, we are changing this country for sure. Do you know what happened during Maandamano? A pay bill, a bank number ilipeanwa. Yule msichana, what's her name? Hanifa. How much was put in that account?
24 million.
24 million?
Imagine.
By Kenyans?
Imagine.
Who don't know each other?
Imagine.
When you guys rallied there, you didn't know the person next to you.
Imagine.
But suddenly that was your brother, that was your sister.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, whether they were Kikuyu, utachomewa hapo. Whether you're Kikuyu, you're Luo, we were brothers and sisters.
Yes,
there were places where we had water points, where people donated water.
Yeah.
Think about that. We are at a brink of vocabulary in Asia of change.
Brink of revolution.
We have young people who are exposed and are educated.
Yeah.
And those are the young people you see in the street, and they're not few.
Yeah.
If these young people, you're able to send the right messages, we're going to change this country.
Sure.
Trust me, this talking that we are doing is not going to help because of something. I have a friend who went to a politician's kid's birthday party. They invited, she's a girl, very many girls. They went to that party.
Yeah.
And she told me those guys, those young men, those politician kids were very rude, very entitled.
Oh, really?
They were literally telling these girls what to do. Like, if I'm telling you strip, as we want to see you dance, you strip and you dance. Because it's like we have power. And we feel like we own you because of what they've been taught. Now, that friend of mine was telling me, you're here, you're saying change what? Do you know that kid is guaranteed to enter governance more than they know us normal?
With their learned.
Exactly, because he has a degree in law. You understand?
Yeah.
As I conclude.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't think it's your president came with new policies like Trump. I salute Trump and what he's doing. Ruto came with a new constitution and everything and said, now bring change. No, he came to a very messed up place. I'm not justifying this. Let me tell you what they do. No, let me tell you. Almost 90% of the people who are leading us are not good people. These are people, whenever there's a certain grant being given, they have their money there.